Hey, what's up, guys? So, another video about relationships and dating. Keep hearing things about people, men don't know how to plan dates, women don't want to go out, what have you. Investing. That's what we're talking about here. Investing meaning investing your time and money. So, you pay to rent a house or apartment, or you buy a house, condo, what have you. You pay a monthly payment to secure that structure over you and your family's head. Same with a vehicle. You buy, lease a car, you pay it cash, you have payments to get you from point A to point B. You pay that money to know and be comfortable that that vehicle is going to get you to where you need to be. You pay that money on a structure, living structure, to be protected and have a space to live in. When it comes to people out here, a lot of us, you get to a certain age, I'm going to say you get past 30 years old, you've been in a few relationships, probably had a kid or two, you've been hurt a couple times. You're real careful about who you invest that time with and that money. Time is really bigger than money. Let's be real. You can always make more money. You can work hard, you can get a second job, you can get a promotion, you can stop spending on something for a month or two, cut out subscription. You can always make more money, but that time is something we never get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So I hear people saying, man, nobody knows how to plan dates, nobody wants to do this, nobody wants to do this. It's not that nobody knows how to do it, it's just they're choosing not to. They want to be sure who they're investing in is worth their while and their time, okay? The next thing, why the dating game is so hard out here, it's been the demise of the two-parent household. Back in the day, and again, I'm not knocking anybody if they came from a single parent home or anything. What I'm saying is this, all right? Like, I grew up, my parents been married going on 42 years. Now, I may misquote that. It's probably longer. However, I'm not knocking anybody who came up in a single-parent household, okay? If you came up in a single-parent household and you had a strong male or female role model that taught you morals and values, this applies to you as well. But when someone grew up and they weren't taught those morals and values, or they lacked one of those strong figures, unfortunately, it kind of shows at times, that they lacked those figures, and that can make it difficult. Say you got somebody that comes from a two-parent household or a household where they had a strong figure who taught them morals and values and everything. They know more, or they might have a different mindset on how things work when it comes to relationships, building things, and what have you, than the other person might. So that can hurt things. And when I say two-parent, I'm not talking about just growing up where your parents were married, living in the same household or living together. I'm even mentioning your parents may have split up. You're with your mom 5 days out the week, then the weekends you went with your dad. That's what I mean by both parents. Hurt is the next one. People get hurt out here all the time. Each time we get hurt, it makes it hard to move on. Even though you can heal and move on from those things, think about it. Think about that first person you fell in love with, that guy or that girl who hurt you. It took you a while to get over that. And even still to this day, if you think, you might even think about that to this day. We really, truly never get over our hurts 100%. And that's another reason why people are scared to move in a certain way out here in the dating world. All right? Divorce. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a person and you're not getting abused, or seriously taking advantage of in your marriage, you might want to think twice before jumping out here. Talk to some of your single friends, male and female both, and you might find out the grass ain't, if you're getting divorced to find another partner, you might want to just stay where you at. Now I'm not saying if you're in a bad or abuse situation, yes, get the heck away from that, but if not, you might want to sit down and rethink and reflect on that before you sign them papers. Out of touch. Now, you talk to some people that are born in a boomer generation, or some people that have been married 10, 15, 20 years. They have no idea what's going on out here. And I'm glad y'all don't, because it is a nut house. That's why you see a lot of people say, like a lot of boomer and older people, their spouse may have passed on or something. They're not interested in dating. They're like, hey, I'm good. Nobody is going, because that person that they were married to had totally different value system than what is out here now, even in their age range. Because if they've been married person for all them years, and then there mean people who have in that time, the same age, who have been bouncing back and forth from relationship to marriage, it's not going to be the same deal. You know, it's going to be totally different. And not to say that that person is bad, but I'm just saying a lot of people that are in them situations, they're like, man, I'm good. And when you talk to them about what's going on there, they're like, man, y'all crazy. There's still good women, good men out here. True, there is, but it's a little different. There's more competition. It's just totally different. Let's be real, okay? And the next thing here, people are getting involved in situationships more and more every day. Why? Because it's easier. No attachments, nobody to answer to. You know, you in your spot, they in their spot. You can be free to do you. They can be free to do them. And then whatever benefits come along with that, a casual person to hang out with, go out on a date with, you know, what have you. That's why the situationships are so popular. Now, with that being said, there's some people that are even getting married in situations like that. They living in separate households and live like 5 minutes away from each other. I've seen it. I mean, kind of odd, but if it works for that person, then more power to them. Another thing, man, why a lot of y'all are out here single and you wonder like, man, well, how come every time I get involved or whatever, I'm always at the short end of the stick. It seems like I'm always getting screwed over. I'm getting my heart broken. A lot of y'all scared. And what I mean by that is that you scared to try something or someone different. You know, somebody, man or woman, might come in your life, be like, oh man, I don't know, he or she, they kind of this and that. I ain't used to it. I'm used to this type. Well, let me ask you something. How's that type that you used to been working out for you? If that type that you go to, the same qualities just in different people, if it keeps hurting you and everything, you need to think twice. And maybe if you try somebody else that's a little different, you might be surprised the results you have. Well, guys, I think I ran my mouth enough for today. That's all I got for y'all. Until the next time, later. Hey, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one.